to drop down some wards.
Yeah, get across the map. Try and plant yourselves in position, get that vision down. And a little bit of a change from Boom. I saw them against EG do the same move over and over again, where they would sit around their tier 1 mid and try and guard against these early observers. It looks like they're going to sit up on the high ground now and maybe wait for BetBoom to come to them.
Yeah, but there's probably not going to be anyone coming. So Nako dropping a ward behind the tier 1 tower bottom. But overall, BetBoom just kind of controlling the ramps. We see the Hawk sitting mid at that sniper vision. A little bit better than your average hero. Not full night vision, not like a Slark or a Night Stalker or something, but does have extended vision.
A little extended, yeah. And with these lane setups, you were saying you could put the Marcy or the Chen wherever you want to. Is it going to be that melee ranged, or do you think Seneko comes top with the sniper?
Yeah, I think they do the melee range overall combination, but maybe they send Seneko top. That also would work really well, because protecting Chen is a little bit better at protecting a lane, and Marcy might be better at abusing together with Mars.
Oh, the shards. They found Noticed already. Trapped inside the igloo out of this Tim's tusk, but not able to bring anyone down just yet. Jackie grabbing the bounty rune, and Dahak up north gets a couple himself. There's just a bit of chip damage early on in the river fight.
They're fighting. Go. The supports.
Yeah. Disruptor's like, I've got Thunderstrike. You've got what? Divine Favor?
He's got a headdress. He can regen.
Oh, you're right. He does have a headdress.
Yeah.
No scoffing anymore. Lal in that mid lane already. A statement of intent from him. Just shield crashing forward. Not just to secure range creep, but just to harass Yopaj early days.
Yeah, that damage reduction is very good too. I mean, you take 20% less damage, so you can dive in there and you're not going to take so much from the boost hitting.
I'm looking into this top lane. FBZ Enigma always going to be dragging the lane back with these denies. Definitely curious to see what role Tims will have here. And if he goes for kills, if they try hit level 2 and play forward on the sniper, and they could open up with tag team and Eidolons to actually kill Dahak in the first couple of levels.
Yeah, they can try, but I think overall...
They can try.
They can try, but I'm just concerned about... What?
Oh,
he died mid?
I was watching that thinking, it's fine, we can keep talking about top lane, but Yopaj, first blood over on Lal. I was talking about statements of intent. That is an absolute stormer of a start for Yopaj.
Yeah, I mean, Yopaj, you cannot underestimate him. He's a very strong player, but that must have been an overcommitment there by Laurel as well. Dying to level 2 Zeus.
Yeah, playing hyper aggressively. I mean, Swashbuckle level 1, pretty long cooldown. You want to be wary of that.
Costly mistake for sure. I'm going to put Yopaj well ahead here on the mid lane.
And Seneko getting glimpsed back into Jackie's damage, and Scam the one to claim the kill in the end. And 2 lanes already looking victorious in the first 2 minutes from Boom. As top lane, Tims and FBZ, they pressure back the Marcy. And that's now rebound being used and on cooldown for 20 seconds. So a bit of freedom for the Enigma.
Yeah, and Tims is angling for the sniper a little bit. Gotta get the courier maybe here. As in my way. Tries to keep it alive.
Shards it. Shards it, Tims. Oh, doesn't even need to. Good cut of the tree.
Nicely secured there, but the Hawk is being chased down by Tims, but not gonna get caught by the shards there.
Yopaj. I mean, last hit wise, Lal is doing fine.
Oh, they're diving FBZ. They caught him.
Inside the shrapnel. Yeah, Roger. Pairing up with Dahak. Tims was off trying to kill couriers again, and he will snipe one, but not worth losing your Enigma there.
Yeah, that's the danger of rebound and dispose. If you get jumped and pulled back, sniper as well, who has both shrapnel and headshot. That's so much. There's 3 slows and a stun. Very difficult to survive against that.
Super difficult. And down at bottom, noticed. Well, at both lanes, dragging these creep waves around, trying to mess up the equilibrium that's being set up by the carries. It looks like Tims is going to get the majority of the wave across towards his Enigma.
Yeah, but doesn't get the ideal. He wanted to pull the full creep wave, but after range creep dies, he decides to just put into the tower here. But not going to get to deny the next creep wave, so Sniper's not going to take any financial damage from this.
Can't keep my eyes off of mid because it's just constant diving from Lal. He may have died once, but it hasn't halted his aggression. Yopaj is on the edge of his seat right now. Like, oh, am I going to die? Do I need TP rotation from supports? Probably asking for Tims to come in now to guard the 4-minute runes.
Everybody moving
Secure
over
the top
runes.
one.
Yeah. Oh, he failed.
shield
He didn't jump
crash.
across. He's in trouble.
No mana. He can't swashbuckle. He's looking dead. Yopaj and Tims not only securing the rune, but a second kill on the Pango.
He tried to jump over the shards, but he didn't get across. He got put on the other little corner there, so he was just stuck.
Unfortunate for Lol. I mean, that's not what you need from your mid lane Pango. He's meant to be the one banging the drum and fighting early on with his level 6 going to be delayed now. There's going to be no Rolling Thunder for quite some time.
Second death. And that's really costly for him. Struggle a bit now, and fantastic start for Yopaj. Means early ultis too. We almost have a level 6 Zeus already.
I mean, what lane should we looking for in terms of kills then for him? Because it doesn't feel like Disrupt the Void are going to be able to take down a Chen and a Mars unless they make some.
I think they can. I think they can with Zeus coming in to help with the ulti. Maybe they can get a kill here.
Okay. Already chipping away. Scam trying to put Seneko in that threshold of death. Got Headdress and Divine Favor.
Has been killed.
Staying topped up. Another
Sniper couriers.
So that's fourth.
That's his work.
Third,
I don't
fourth this
even know.
game. It's a losing count.
So many couriers dying, but I mean, so Neko killed 2 couriers as well, so he also has 2 to his name on the Chen.
It's time to tighten up a little bit. Looks like Scam gonna pull back that bottom wave, give them a longer lane to chase this Chen into. Continually just trying to thunder strike him. Zeus, he's got his finger on the trigger, ready to go. Top lane, Roger. They're gonna zap him. No, not yet. Tims and FBZ. They're gonna take down the Marcy, but Dark does get a trade. Turns with a shrapnel and headshot, and even chipping away at FBZ.
Oh, he got all the 8 launch with the shrapnel though. That was pretty satisfying for him. Got a big amount of gold from that.
There it is.
Middle tower.
Seneko blasted. Wasn't even really in the lane. He was walking back to his ancient spot after taking some serious damage from Scam.
Yeah, that's nice by Yopaj. Just wait, let him run for a little bit, you know. Let him think that he's gonna live, and then you ulti. Keep him mid for auto refill. Some service by Tims here.
Is that the emotional damage you're doing to him then? Thinking he's going to survive, riding the high, then suddenly dies. As Laurel, Rolling Thunder does come this time. Already having spent his swash and shield crash, he needs this to escape. Looking for a kill attempt on Tims, but it's a difficult one. Lol has to roll away from there. Yopaj was pressing forward.
Yeah, the moment he used his swashbuckle and his shield crash, they just sharded behind him, and he had to commit ulti to get out of that. So good recognition by Tims at the right place at the right time.
Seneko again, glimpsed into the waiting arms of Tims. Tag team with an awful lot of damage here for Jackie to finish off the courier and the kill on the hero. A lot of money coming into this Faceless Void.
Yeah, he's getting real rich now. He has his raindrops and power treads ready on the courier. When it comes back, gonna send him out. And power treads makes a big difference for Void. Get that out, and then his chrono is gonna be a little bit more kill potential against this Mars potential even.
And not just the attack speed, right? He's pretty mana hungry as an Agi hero.
Yeah, the tread
in treads.
Yeah, tread toggling really helps for Faceless Void.
It's like he's the new anti-mage, the better version of the AM nowadays.
AM who? Dead hero.
Rest in peace. Poor guy. We're talking about this with gods, and we're kind of hoping there would be like an offlane AM or something, but just seeing none of him.
No, even the offlane AM was kind of nerfed though. That fell out of favor as well. It's not really in a great place right now, sadly. Or sadly, I guess a lot of people are happy about that. They like their mana.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like BetBoom thinking about the move onto mid. There's DD Pango. Rolling Thunder, but a good heavenly jump, but that rebound in, catching out Yopaj, the black hole. FBZ, right place, right time, catches 2 inside of it, and the Thunder God's Wrath to finish them off. Seneko trapped in the shards. There's a glimpse back. They're gonna get all 3 of them. Boom responding beautifully.
Oh boy.
BetBoom thought they had him.
Oh my god, at the right place, at the right time with this Enigma. TP reaction on point there. They commit to try and get Yopaj, but he's 5-0-1 after this. They do come in with a double Satyr Mindstealer to burn his mana, but here we can see it again.
Perfect from FBZ. straight there to save his Zeus. And more than enough damage to finish off the remaining members of BetBoom. A 9-2 kill score going the way of Boom, but still very even game in terms of farm because noticed.
He got griefed, he TP bottom, but he got glimpsed back immediately. Scam was sitting around, so he has to do the walk of shame as well. Nah.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Unfortunate for him, his game just going from bad to worse. 0-3 on this Pango now.
Yeah, he's having to fight just to stay above Tuscan net worth soon. He's at 2.8k net worth. Meanwhile, his counterpart, 4.8k.
Oh, I mean, 10 minutes in, 2k difference is a pretty massive gap. And really got to rely on this Mars, it feels like, for Notice. Oh, Sniper, Dark, Tim's shards is going to block him. And Yopaj unleashing hell from the heavens as Dark is standing, fighting with a sidekick on him. Has a lot of damage from the Sniper, but they finished him off. Roger, with the help of the arena, finding the kill over on the Tims, and Yopaj is stuck here. Trying to battle back and does get the double, but his life is forfeit now. The streak is claimed and Noticed with a double kill, grabs himself even more money.
That does greatly accelerate the blink dagger timing, at least for Noticed here, so they can try and play around him. He's now having a very good game after this. He hasn't died a single time, and while the game has been difficult for BetBoom, he has not been struggling at all over on the Mars, so I think this is going to be key for them. Try and get that blink finished up and just use the Mars non-stop.
Had to chain fight into fight and kill after kill. And Seneko isolated a little bit down at bottom. Tim's here again, already level 6. Not even needing to expend a chrono or anything from Jackie, so still holding that threat where he can TP react, maybe make a move elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, he's doing a great job just staying ready, but also getting, you know, a lot of farm here on bottom lane. And I like that he's moving over to join in for this. Just goes over, gets the Chen kill, quick and easy, and back to farming again.
Something that Boom did very well in their series against EG, stacking up these camps, building up a lot of bank in this Ancients area. Right now it's just the large camp because they don't have a Bristle or a TA or something to clear them out. But it's just that acceleration of farm even further for the Zeus.
Exactly, very, very farm. At 5.6 at minute 11 is kind of ridiculous. He's looking very big, so he has now the Kaya as well as a Void Stone. Wants to go for that Ether Lens quickly here. Looking very fight ready, so top tower goes down to FBC's Enigma.
Yeah, looks like they can get a D-ward as well here. Remove a bit of that vision that's protecting the top jungle for BetBoom.
They don't see where BetBoom are right now though, so respecting they could be smoking, and indeed they are.
Just unfair.
They were over at Void.
He's quickly back into the jungle. So what is the plan for Zeus?
He gets the sentry.
Radiant's bottom
Very
tower
nice.
is under attack.
So what is the plan for Zeus? You mentioned the Aghanims during the draft. Is this going to be, you know, an E-Blade out of the Kaya Sanj?
I like the way that he's building right now. Just get the Ether Lens and then go Shard. I think Shard is really, really important when you play Zeus to get that early. But I wouldn't mind seeing him go for perhaps a Yule's Blink type of approach here as well down the road. Just some survivability and be able to keep casting his spells throughout the fight. But Aghanims is certainly a powerful tool when you have Chronosphere in your team. So we'll see exactly what he opts for after Shard, but I like his build-up thus far.
I guess we mentioned, similar to the Sniper, that Zeus kind of wants to play from Fog, you know, obfuscate the visibility that the opponents have over him. Like a Yule's Blink will allow him to keep distance and then catch up to the Enigma and the Void when they do make their jumps.
Yeah, it also makes it difficult for like Pango or Mars to get their catch on and then get some way of security to get out. Looking at Mars, see? Just gonna jump to safety though.
Yeah, has the Mars thinking about TPing bottom to back him up. Noticed from this dire ancient spot. Looks like he wants to smoke with his squad. He's got Blink Dagger, he has the arena. Right now, though, not really seeing an angle of attack for them.
Yeah, I think they need to try and utilize Chen as much as possible as well in the early game, because I feel when you pick this hero, you rely on getting good impact in taking down towers, in pressuring your opponents early on, because down the road, yeah, you can use your creeps to scout, but Chen does fall off to a pretty high degree of game scales, whereas Disruptor, he, you know, has the opposite effect. When he gets Aghanims, I think he can become a serious threat to late game as well.
Sure can. And we will have that mech on the Chen, so it looks like prime time for BetBoom right now. And Roger holding hands with Notice, clearing out a few little camps they've stacked. Yeah, no real rush from BetBoom. It kind of feels with the green lights all across the board. It should be time to fight.
For both teams, yeah, it feels like they're holding high grounds right now. A good play by Tims though, sitting on this ramp, so feeling like a smoke might be coming out. Yeah, it is. Mars on him, noticed, looking for it.
Tims finds the DD. Make sure the opponents don't get it. And Seneko doubly trapped, and a big punch from Tims. The DD paying off, but notices in onto Skem. Rolling Thunder connecting on the Disruptor. They've blown up Seneko though as Boom. They're holding the high ground, and Tims is fine. Gets himself up the ramp, and away he goes.
Did you see the Yopash just breaking the laws of physics there? He was so fast that he can jump out of the arena, because the arena was like going up in his Super Mario jumping out of there. So Zeus for some lightning fast reactions, if you don't mind me.
Oh. Yeah, more of that, please. Get the puns going.
Boom, there it is.
Oh, yeah. 3K lead emerging for Boom. It feels like they've got during the draft, they got a firm grasp of this game, but during the draft, it felt like they wanted to wait till late game. They wanted to get to this point where Void, Enigma were ready with big items, but they've come out of this laning stage with a pretty tremendous lead.
It's all because of the mid, though. Like the start that they got on Yopash after getting that solo kill, and then the rotation, they get another kill mid, and suddenly the glimpse TP back as well on Pang. The big story here is that Zeus had a fantastic start. He's 8-1-1, level 12 already. He's absolutely enormous.
Pango 0-3-0. Great read from Boom. They've scanned the Roche pit. Double dive towards it here, scouting out any movements. There's gonna have to be a quick maneuver from Boom to contest this. It looks like for now, just with the shards, Tims has deterred them.
I think so. I think you can't continue. Now that they know that they've been spotted, you just have to respect it.
Dire's bottom tower has
attempting the D wards. Roger. Very forward positioning. And we do have this Wraith Pack for the Enigma now as well. Already throwing it out there, expecting the imminent fight to kick off immediately.
Oh, the one sentry found both the observer wards. That's very convenient for the side of Boom there. So all the vision is suddenly gone, and Roshan no longer gonna be on the menu for BetBoom.
And is it something that Boom can go in and sneak? Or what's the plan here? Because BetBoom, they're vacating the top part of the map.
I don't think so. I think they just keep hitting creeps, because like you said, they want to go late game on the side of Boom. They don't necessarily play with a lot of stress here. I think they will scale very well. And yeah, they're they busted BetBoom there. They also got the double D ward, so they know there's going to be a little bit more limited vision. But they want to keep farming. They want to blink on Enigma. They want Void to get his BKB. No stress inside of them. Oh, spot him.
That's stress for lol. There's a lot of stress for lol. 0-4-0 now, Pango. He did finish his Diffuser Blade and has an Arcane Wind bottled, but on an island in that bottom lane. Getting caught out as Boom, they are swiftly moving across the map. They still have Thunder God's Wrath here, so Zeus can play into this top lane and even TP's mid to regroup with his team.
Skem is getting all the D wards, got this one as well, so 3 D wards in a time span of just like 2 minutes now. And that means BetBoom are going to play really blind here for a while. They do have a ward on mid still, but even that is not necessarily guaranteed to live that long when Zeus can just bolt around there and find out if there's a ward over there too.
Yeah, so now they're relying very heavily on Chen and his army to give any kind of vision. Marcy doesn't really want to be the first point of contact, breaking up high ground ramps and starting fights like that. She's much rather that Mars jumps in, but he needs vision to jump in. They need these observer wards to start the team fights, to see the Zeus, see the Enigma. These are heroes that play from fog.
He does, and he also going first with Mars. I mean, he might have to, but it's not that easy. Oh, they put down a new ward mid, so they see Tims, just barely. Their observer ward is stretching.
But there's no catch. Boom. In unison. They fall back to smoke behind their tier 1.
under attack.
The gank squad's in action, Waga. 4 heroes strong. Boom. Trying to play under their vision. They have an observer ward near the Dire Ancients. They saw Dahak move back.
Yeah.
He moves back in, and here comes Boom. Seneko, though, breaks the smoke. The first contact they have is with the Chen. Fortunate for BetBoom here, as long as all they lose is the Chen, but the Disruptor drops the Static Storm on Sniper while the Mars turns onto the Zeus. The two gods battling inside the arena. The stuns are lacking though as Yopaj gets himself out of there. Black Hole did get expended onto Roger and Dahak, but Sniper survives. A double for Dahak as BetBoom hold their high ground and a spear back on the Faceless Void, making sure there's no chrono play. Jackie got the time walk away and gets down to the low ground, away through the river, sail back to safety. Tim's nearly dying to the swashbuckle of Laurel, but he'll slip out of the reach of those Chen creeps now.
That was so crucial that Soneko was standing in between there, revealing the move. If he was not there, that would have been a lost Dahak for sure, but Soneko just playing around his carry, realizing that it doesn't matter much if they break with me. I don't care if they didn't even go on him, right? They just ran right past. But that gave enough time for them to react properly, and noticed with a great jump there on the Zeus. Zeus still alive though, 10-1. Is his score right now, and he has Octarine. That's a fast Octarine.
Well, Cash Disruptor, blow up Scam. He has buyback, and I don't know if BetBoom moved into the Roche pit, might have had to use it. Looks like the Dire squad got different ideas though. Starting to pivot back towards this mid lane. You know, Black Hole's on cooldown for 2 minutes, so a bit of a window here for BetBoom.
Yeah, their spells are coming off cooldown soon. Mars almost has ulti.
Another spear back onto Tim's. He'll snowball onto Notice though, and it's damage from the Zeus raining on down onto the Mars. He'll arena and try and catch out Tim's and Yopaj while Lol's being blown up by Jackie. Poor Pango, and now Roger, the next on the menu for Boom. Sniper trying to peep away at them, but no real chance. Roger slave. Jackie onto the Sniper
God.
now, and where did he go? He disappears! Obliterated by the Time Lord himself.
Okay, Sniper got a little bit too close there to the Time Lord. He looks scary with that Arcana, and he is scary, it turns out.
Look at the Master's HP. He got zapped by the Thunder God's Wrath down to like 50 health.
Yeah, oh my god, that was... Yeah, we see a replay here of how it went down, but that was really a nice fight for Boom. The way they just bring down Pango before he can use his ulti. Zeus jumping away from the Marcy, keeping himself alive, but Sniper was too far away at the start of all this. That was a huge fight without Sniper being there. He's here now, but that was just too late, and he just get bashed down so quickly here.
That's felt like one of the big differences in this game, at the very least, between BetBoom and Boom. When Boom are making moves, they are grouped up as 4, as 5, smoking together, very tight-knit group. And now, for the first time, we'll see BetBoom do the same thing, but it's up to high ground into a BKB Void. Static Storm dropped, Mars in trouble, down goes Notice, and the Rolling Thunder is useless. Tim's has gone to the back lines to try and deal with Dahak and the remaining members of BetBoom, but they've isolated... Oh, he's got away from that. No flips back. Very nicely done. They nearly isolated the Pango, as I correct myself. But Boom still the upper hand here. Tusk for Mars feels pretty damn good.
Yeah, they're just chilling now. They don't need to commit for more. Happy about this, and good use of the shard there on Pango to save himself from the glimpse, but that was the worst case scenario. You walk in with your smoke, you break on the high ground, and there's a Void standing there with a BKB waiting for you. Not really the ideal situation. So of course they would probably have planted wards on the high ground if they walked up there, if they had it available, but he got dewarded quite a bit, and he was of course standing right on the ramp too.
Ready and waiting. Jackie unkilled, 6-0-1.
Tempest of battle.
Heading into Sanjin Yasha next, it looks like.
Such a clean game. After dominating with Bristleback as well in the game before, you can only feel like they are playing with momentum and confidence in this. They're riding the high of last game's win as well. You can tell by the way they're playing.
Yeah, and a hint of desperation from BetBoom. An 8k deficit. They're smoking over and over again into the same spot. And a touch of deja vu here as Disruptor. He's the one that sees them first. The Chrono there, onto 2. They found the Sniper in the back. Kill him off, and that's Dahak dead. Oh, the follow through though as FBZ's crushed down by LOL. But BetBoom in full retreat mode now. Roger left stranded by the tier 1 middle. Found out and killed by Yopaj. 4 down. And they only got the Enigma kill.
And they're going towards Roche immediately. Yeah, that was a beautiful chase there by Tims and Jackie as well. Chasing down Notice. No way for him to get out of that. And you can see Zeus damage, if he's untouched in a team fight, is ridiculous, especially with Octarine and Kaya. If you don't get the jump on Yopaj, I think you don't win the fight, period. I think they have to bring him down. And that's just it. If you do not connect on Yopaj, I think he wins the fight.
Middle tower is under attack.
Step by step, Boom are getting closer and closer to securing the road to TI for themselves.
Yeah,
BetBoom have so much to do in this match.
This is playoffs they're playing for. They are playing for their tournament life. Down 10,000 gold here. BetBoom, if they can't bring this back, then they're going to get eliminated.
Dire's top tower is under
It's
attack.
difficult to see what they can do. They've tried the smokes. They've tried the aggressive plays as 5. But now you're going to get whittled down by this Aegis timer of Jackie. Boom will have the control of the top third of the map.
Enigma
Come
just
back into
going
mid with the
unnoticed.
Zeus. FBZ, right. Seeing the Mars there. Lal. Swashbuckle and the Thunder. He's rolling in onto FBZ and straight up black hold. The spear will cancel for a second now, and Lal will get the takedown onto him. But the Pango's going to get crushed here. Tims is back in with the Walrus Punch. Lal getting zapped, and Jackie chasing forward for more. The Pig Pole will get a bit of distance there for the Chen, but the Roger Marcy dragged back into the waiting arms of the Zeus.
Scam has been doing such a good job on his disruptor, always just looking for the next and the next kill. Whenever they do go for someone, they always have the disruptor looking for, okay, who else can we kill here? And
Plus one.
Exactly. He's greedy for more, and in a good way too. He's not getting out of position, but he's staying wary of, like, do we have extra kills here that we could be missing on?
Oh, Dahak, careful, buddy. He's
got Aegis on Void too.
over-edged. In comes Tims. He blinks north, though.
They really gonna go on this?
Skips past them. I mean, the Mars has jumped away and TP's out in the trees. Dahak can TP as well. Just throws a shrapnel on the creep wave. That was incredibly risky.
Flirting with death there. I mean, they were looking for maybe a way to get rid of this Aegis. There's still 3 minutes on it, so if they could bring that down quickly and then get out afterwards, that would have been the perfect. But it was very dangerous as so many of Boom players were sitting around this face point as well.
Yeah, I don't know about flirting. It was like French kissing death almost. It was very,
Oh my.
very scary.
Very graphic.
You've got now a BKB on the Zeus, so you can't really make the jump onto him. Yopaj has all the safety in the world. And a blink black hole in a minute and a half. Boom, just need to be patient now. They can almost taste victory. But
BKB on Zeus, yeah, that's gonna keep him so safe. This is gonna be a real trouble for them. Way to go on him now is gonna be with a clean initiation. They find his ward as well with this bolt.
Under attack.
all BetBoom can do is split push, cut waves, try and delay any of this map pressure that's coming.
Tims is going,
Tims is going to spot out Seneko top. Shards and the Walrus Punch. He'll go for the tag team first. Make sure there's no TP play, because the Hurricane does buy a bit of space for the Chen here. Thunder God's Wrath give a bit of vision and actually catches a glimpse of Notice. Mars with no BKB, and they're just given a bigger target for them to kill. A bonus one on top of the Chen, which Tims will find inside the trees. BetBoom losing another couple of heroes.
Oh, it's starting to look real grim over on the side of BetBoom. They still do have a sniper building up, and he's getting stronger, but how does the sniper stay alive when he can get jumped by this Faceless Void, who's having a clean game? 11-0. He's beyond godlike. I mean, between that and then the Zeus as well, you might just get zapped down, because he's going to go for an Aghanims next. Sniper might just get bursted by the Zeus alone as well.
Getting more and more difficult. Something you can play around is this Aegis timer though. 1 minute remaining for Jackie. And maybe with the perfect initiation from a Mars and a Marcy. Throw in a Rolling Thunder. You've got a lot of control to catch him before he gets the BKB off.
As long as there's a sliver of hope, right? You're going to keep trying, and they certainly still have chances to bring this one back. I think they can maybe make some play around the Silver Edge on the Hawk as well. You've used a lot of smokes, but still got that Silver Edge if he wants to try and get advantageous positioning for the fight.
Oh, even more dewarding from this Zeus. Only one observer on the map for BetBoom over in the enemy Ancients, and that's only lasting for another 40 seconds.
Then the map is truly dark and full of terrors.
It is. tentacled terrors with this Jackie Void.
Yeah, the deep one. Oh no. Oh no, he dropped a quickening charm. The Zeus is going to be very happy upgrading from Arcane Ring to the quickening charm. That's a bit of a power spike there.
On a blast rig as well. See who takes that one. I mean, pretty good on the Tusk if he's the one jumping in and playing so aggressively. Tim's Tusk, it really just, every opening is because of him.
Fantastic confidence on Tim's. He knows that his team is behind him. He knows that he can trust them. So he's been going for stuff that he knows he can't solo kill it. But if he goes in, that opens up, you know, the position and makes it easy for Faceless Void and for Zeus to follow up, and more importantly for the Enigma as well to understand where the threats are.
It's like we were talking about earlier. Tim's Tusk is the hero that Marcy wishes she was. As Roger getting found out. Static Storm even expended there from Skem to make sure she dies quickly. Yeah, Tusk is the one breaking vision.
Top tower is under
Getting up into the faces of BetBoom.
The Hawk was
another
in
D-Ward in the same...
creative position here, farming the enemy Ancients, understanding that the safest area is the enemy base.
Yeah, apparently so. And another D-Ward there in the same spot again. So really no vision here for the Dire team as Lal once more having to roll into black hole. FBZ gonna stop him. I thought he was gonna roll TP away safely. He is still getting a bit of distance now, and there's no one in behind him. Bounces back and swashbuckles across, but Tim's with a snowball closes the gap, punches him into oblivion. Boom, find the Pango for the 7th time this game. That's your mid Pango.
Oh my god, he's having such a rough game. And also his Zeus ulti was revealing sniper bottom. He almost got caught by the Faceless Void because of this. He was looking for him, but he managed to just barely in you know, just using that nighttime sniper vision as well. He spotted the Void and managed to dodge him. Roger.
Well, Roger spotted Roger now, yeah. I dispose. Delaying the inevitable demise of Roger's Marcy here.
This is just not fair. All he has is a cloak. How can he live?
And play your way out of those trees.
The Hawk?
Thunder, but playing mid.
He's going on your push.
He's got a BKB TP and Tim's. Snowball, punch, speared across. Well, focus onto the Tusk, but he's too tanky to contend with, so just a TP out from the Hawk now.
Noticed. Not going to be as lucky yet. BKB though, for the glimpse. Not against the Chrono.
Back, caught in the bubble. Down to a third of his health, bashed up. Does get a spear round, but there's Tim's again. If he's not the one opening fights, he's the one finishing them. Yopaj with the last blow of damage as the blinking from the Pango. Lal trying to force the fight here. Void with a BKB into the back lines. The sniper starting to do a little bit of damage, but Boom, looks like they're able to reset. A snowball save buys a bit of time. It's rolling onto the creeps, so Jackie's fine. Back in we go. Time Hawk and reverse. Tim is focused down though by Roger and Lal. At least a pick off going the way of BetBoom, but in comes FBZ. No black hole. No black hole. On the sniper. He goes in with a Malphite stun, but Jackie nearly finishes him off. The concussive shot to the high ground allows Dark to survive. Healing up, but Yopaj make sure he dies. They got the Void though. A big streak of the Jackie Void though. And Lal is on the Skem, bashing him up, and Roger with a dust gives the vision they need to finish off 4 heroes.
Okay, they got, how much gold did they get for that kill on Faceless Void? That was some big bounty coming out. 1100 gold, and then the spam is making it hard to see. What is that, 700 behind it? This text, what is this UI? Well, 700 behind it. Thank you. Observer Pro Gamer right there. 1800 gold basically for one single kill. And they get some form of space here to get back on the map. Well played by BetBoom, but you have to feel like the fight, that wasn't really a good sign that fight was as close as it was when there was no black hole.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a black hole there, I think FBZ had 4 of them, including the sniper, and it's game over.
They killed him with the without even having Nimbus. He just zapped
poor little Chen.
Oh no.
Poor Chen. They're gonna have a refresher orb in a few minutes for the Zeus, the way this game's going. 20,000 net worth on Yopaj. 1 minute, just under for Roche to respawn. High ground vision is here for Boom. They're trying to replace some observer wards, keep tabs of BetBoom in this top jungle. If you grab the outpost and get a couple of kills here, it just allows you to freely walk into the pit. Roger will be the first sacrifice of BetBoom. He does have buyback though.
He has buyback, but he's never getting to this BKB. We're 33 minutes in, and he is struggling to finish his first item here on Marcy. He's the lowest farm in the game. He's not allowed to have any impact.
Where's this roll going? Lyle rolling away from the Nimbus. Yeah, trying to
FBC wants
clear
to
out
black hole
waves.
him again. They want to chrono him too. It's not safe just because you have used your roll. You can't just TP out and think that you're fine.
Yeah, the sharks in the water here. Dangerous, dangerous territory for a little Pango. Skellies of Snako scouts out Roshan. And
Next
Jackie Boy.
item here for the Hawk is important. He's gonna go for. Does he buy the full moon shard? No, he doesn't buy the full. He sends out a hyper stop for himself, but seems like he wants moon shard for damage. Gonna save for buyback though.
I mean, fair enough. It's kind of an all-in situation for BetBoom right now.
Honestly, yeah, you gotta just take risks at this stage of the game.
It's like this stage of the group stage, this stage of the game, this stage of the tiebreakers. It is that stage of your career. Trying to get to the TI playoffs.
Life as a pro player right here. You're fighting for your tournament life, your chance to be here and prove yourself. And Boom, they're really showing up to the task as well. 16-1 and 12-1 on their two cores, and fantastic play by everyone. I mean, Skem and Tims have been putting in the work, and FBC is looking solid as well. All of them just playing some strong Dota, but BetBoom are not out of it. They're holding on.
Yeah, they're getting a good push down bottom lane, forcing Boom to come back, react, maintain this lane equilibrium. May give them an opening here. If they can take down this Aegis quickly, it would be a great boost to BetBoom's morale. But they're swinging top instead.
Yeah, they're smoking up. Oh, are they gonna go on the illusion? Please don't go on the illusion.
Oh, I beg.
They didn't see the illusion, so I think for now, but maybe it's when it's gonna show mid, but they will see it's in the illusion immediately.
They're still playing into this dark, dark map. There's an obs for Roger, so they can play into the enemy ancients. And the Huck sniper.
BetBoom are everywhere. They're on the entire map right now. How are they sneaking around like this on the map?
I don't know. There's no sentries anywhere over here.
So Neko was spotted. Jackie,
hello.
confirm.
Get the vision with the Nimbus. Take down the Chen. And he's gone for 50, so no Mech, Hand of God, Wraith Pact. All of the utility and teamfight aura items, they're on this Chen. This kill amplifies the damage of Boom by like 15%.
That's actually true. A lot of his stuff is very useful here for his team, especially once he gets to the pipe. Still a long way to go there though. I like when they use if they use the Zul ulti, they can just reveal where all these heroes are, but they're holding on to it for a team fight. Would like to see him maybe even consider using
the Hurricane, oh, the missed chrono! What? Wait, Hurricane scammed to high ground and Jackie tried to use that moment. Oh lol, he's stuck. Yeah, the black hole from FBZ gonna catch out the Pango. In with the punch and down with the lol Pango. We go with Jackie. Gonna time walk back away to safety. Still trying to fight this though. As BetBoom have popped a few BKBs. Still holding Mars Arena. A very scary fight to take though now under dire vision. So Boom wisely retreating.
They're on the hunt a little bit on BetBoom, trying to get them back here, but that was the only concerning thing for me there was that Sniper was attacking into that Enigma for quite a while, and he didn't manage to kill him, but he did just now add the second Hyperstone, and he's queuing up a Rapier on Sniper. He has the Moon Shard, and he has Rapier as his next item. This is as YOLO as you can go. They know that they're in a stressed situation. Vision here, they see them.
This perfect ward from Roger. It's scouted. Skem has ability here with a Tim's Gem and the Faceless Void trying to break the smokes. In comes Notice. Snowball stunned. Chain disabled. The time locks. They're catching on to Notice that he's being zapped down. Now the Static Storm onto 3 of them. They've been caught up in the kinetic field. Just need the damage to come from the Void of the Zeus, and they'll find a Sniper. Down goes the Huck. Followed through onto Lol. Roger's on the run, but BetBoom are being crushed. Stomped down in this middle lane, and Lol with a TP away. He'll survive, it looks like. Drastic casualties caused though by Boom's hold.
Oh, nice try though. They had that high ground vision, and you can tell they know that they're desperate. You gotta try to go for that play there, but they stacked up quite a lot. And like you said, that 3-man Static Storm was really beautiful there by Skem. Gets the catch on them, and Void can come in and clean up the job there. Still has 1 minute 30 on his Aegis to push high ground now as well.
Another step closer. The TI playoffs for Boom. And the chances being whittled away for BetBoom. Maybe a couple more fights in them.
Dire's middle
And losing their tier 3 mid. And this Faceless Void, so bold, able just to jump in and out, holding Aegis. And even attempting a catch with a Nimbus there. Good try by Yopaj.
Dire's
He has a haste run on your pass as well, so he can feel a bit more safe in the next engagement or chase someone down a little bit more easily. Yeah, we can see the replay for it. Had to go in. Mars didn't really get the jump that he needed though. He jumped in and immediately got disabled. Didn't get a chance to blink in with the arena catch.
A 3-man snowball into Static Storm though. The 2 supports on Boom playing out of their minds right now. I really look like BetBoom with the vision advantage. We're going to get the jump, but like Notice goes in and just gets bashed and stunned and controlled so much.
In the game, they're smoked right now. They're looking for the jump. Jackie, he can see them on the outpost.
Yeah, they try with the Nimbus, but again, BetBoom are quick with the blinks. They get away, but once more, the D-Warding game, this battle of wits between Seneko, Roger, and Skem and Tims. It's just Boom all the way home with this early gem.
They have this advantage of having the Zeus as well. He's just helped out so much this game with the bolding a lot of wards. BetBoom are really playing this game nearly blind. The entire game, the map has been so close to fully dark. They may have snuck some wards over, but it's been like deep territory where you might not even be playing right then. So not greatly useful.
And still no rush for Boom. And we were talking about how well they scale into the late game with this Void, Enigma, and the Zeus. There's no real reason to make any rash pushes up to high ground. They can just hold areas of the map, close in on BetBoom, make sure their farm is limited, and kind of just wait for next Roshan.
They get some big power spikes that they're about to hit as well. Void very close to level 25. Zeus also level 24 right now, and then you have 2 level 19 heroes. Now Enigma hitting the level 20. So we got that Eidolon damage talent. They're gonna hit harder. It's almost like a DD rune for the Eidolons.
Yeah. Very good at just ghost pushing these lanes. Vision given. See the Marcy.
He's 200 gold away from BKB. He wants it so badly. He doesn't want to die again.
Well, Tims is going to make sure that this is an attempt onto the Marcy. Notice has shown his face here as well, but you can see the swarming of Boom. 2 more heroes joining in this top fight to kill off Roger. And slowly but surely, looks like he's going to get brought down. It will take a while, and he's looking to take Skem with him. Roger, he's still not dead. Zeus finally zapping into him, and the high fives being given, but Yopaj is going to TP away. They're afraid.
Okay, he realized that he can TP base and just pop the ulti, so he knew the job was done basically. He also knew the Hawk was close. Look at that. He threw the Nimbus into a tree line and correctly spotted the Hawk, who was sitting around thinking if he could turn that around. But that must have been for him to see his team dying, but also knowing if he shows himself, he's immediately going to be the priority target. So he couldn't help there.
I mean, in the meantime, what were the rest of Boom doing? Because that was a fight. Sans Enigma, we were without the Faceless Void. They were just bottom lane farming?
They were hitting some ancients. They were farming up some creeps, my man. It was
fair enough.
a new tier of items, you know, getting some good stuff.
What are these goodies? What do they got?
They got Prism over on the Zeus. They've got,
that's big.
Void is holding onto a Paladin sword. It's basically a tier 4 item. Look at the Hawk, dude. Look at his position. He's just behind them. The Hawk is playing like a horror game. This is not even Dota that he's playing. He's playing a horror game, dude. He's running around like a horror RPG.
What's that game in Gary's mod or whatever it is where you disguise yourself as a crate or as a tree? That's what Dark is doing. It's like, I'm a tree, I'm a tree, I'm a tree. Don't look at me. Just pretend that I'm not here. You might get scouted, you know. Skem is coming. Hello.
Oh no.
Nimbus? He has no BKB, does he? He's just gonna straight up die here. Skem scouts him, Zeus opens up, the damage comes from Tims and Jackie. Sniper dead for 70 seconds. I mean, he can't risk a buyback now. He needs that money for Rapier to have any chance in this game.
Noticed is gonna be able to get away on the mid lane. They're chasing after him, but like you said, he does not want to use that money. The only way they can bring this back, I think, is by him getting substantial damage so he can suddenly turn the game around. But it's gonna be tough. They will force the buyback. They're going top. Boom are not gonna be so kind to just sit back here.
Prop hunt. Thank you, chat. I'm just looking at. I knew they would know. Prop hunt. That was the game that I was thinking of. My old man brain lacking a little bit. And here we go to high ground again. Middle racks are open. And Jackie makes his move swiftly up there. Double chrono at the ready with a double BKB with its refresher orb.
And the
No
backtrack
need to leave the
talent.
Roshan just yet. Yeah, true.
He's taking no damage.
Still dead for 10. Oh, the chrono. It's caught the Mars and the Chen in here. Trying to batter away and Notice, realizing no, the Chen is a juicy target as well. The Seal Totem getting a bit of distance for the Mars, but back towards the barracks we head. Jackie finishes them off. And boom, they've really struck into the hearts of BetBoom's base now.
They did get to respawn though, and they back out on Boom, so they still have 3.8k gold on the sniper. Has a moon shard. He knows Rapier is the only way this game is gonna swing in his favor, so he wants to go for it, but still needs buyback as well. Once he has sufficient gold to buy the entire thing, he will buy it. There's no way he's gonna hold his buyback, but no point buying just a little bit of the damage. You need it to come as a surprise as well.
Buy it out when you can. Scam inside the pit though is looking to scout out Roche. And maybe only a couple of fights left in BetBoom. Smoking is 4. Chen is going to have to make that long walk out of base on his own. And
Tim's smoke revealing.
Perfect positioning. Blinks away from the spear attempt as well.
Oh my god. So good.
And he's back in. He's got the Trickster Cloak. Scouting out the Marcy. Thunder God's about to give more vision. Punches there onto Roger. This is Tim's toying with BetBoom. They will go back in with the Unleash though, as Jackie and FBZ back in with the Black Hole. Finding the Pango and the Marcy. And they've also seen the Sniper. They've got the Nemesis. He's dead. He's gonna have to buy back to try and defend his base now, because Boom are coming for you. Chasing Lol. The dust, the reveal. They can't see Lol. They'll go for Noticed instead. Mars and the Marcy. Both about to die. And BetBoom, you've got buybacks. But what hope do you have left?
Not much. He didn't even use his BKB there on Mars. He was holding it because he knew he has to buy back and take a fight again. There would be no point trying to survive for him if he uses the BKB anyway. So they have to try. No fights right here. They're coming. Sniper doesn't want to use his buyback. Can they hold? I don't think they're going to finish the game. So 30 seconds. That's the timer.
In 15 seconds, they've got double chrono again. He didn't use refresher.
Oh no.
So they've got this ability to go back in towards them. Though from Notice, but Tim's with a BKB, dodges the spear.
He's all alone.
Watching the Mars, and Jackie getting the bashes he needs. Straight on to Notice Mars. He's going to drop immediately. Lol is in the back, but there's not a hope in hell for BetBoom now. He'll cause a bit of chaos, but Sniper's still dead for 10 seconds, and they've got the chrono on him. Jackie, soloing into the Pango, forcing out the Eon Disc, and looking to kill off Lol. He's got buyback, but there's another chrono, this time for the Chen.
Yeah, Sniper's back, but now his entire team is dead. They're respawning, buybacking, they're jumping in with Roger. Desperation here.
Nimbus is on him, and Jackie with a triple kill. Dahak back into Invis. Goodness gracious me, they're pulling out all the stops to hold out.
They're going Roche. They're like, we're not risking this. We're taking an Aegis right now, and then we're going to try and play for the Aegis in the playoffs. That is their plan. They're not risking shit in this game. They're going to play it out safe.
Safe, deliberate play from Boom. They can wait for their refreshers to come off cooldown as well.
The players
for the Faceless Void.
Oh boy, it's theirs right now. They know it. They know it's their right. But during this time, though, the desperation, the Hawk close to the Rapier. If he gets a little bit more gold, he can sell both the Wraith Bands, but he needs to farm a little bit more before they come.
Just watching it back here. It's a solo chrono on the Chen in the end. But taking down that Pango for a 9th time, lol. Yeah, he's got Seneko there. Feeling very, very upset about how things have panned out.
I mean, that's rough. What can you do when you're a little Chen getting chrono speared by this massive monster of a void? The course on Boom. They're coming up the high ground.
Dire Vision saw Scam going in there. Wait, he smoked. No, sorry, he smoked and glimmered, so they didn't see it.
Still
My apologies.
He wants to sell something. Does he sell his power treads? He has to get this Rapier somehow.
It's got to come. That base is in disarray.
He's going for Ancients. He needs a little bit more, please.
And FBZ is waiting. Where's the sniper? I want to jump. I want to black hole the sniper. Where is he? They're pinging it. Look, they're pinging it. They've got to read. They know. They understand the Dart must be elsewhere farming for a big item, and they're gonna find him. The concussive shot.
He almost has it.
Oh my god, he's so close.
It's gold.
He has to get away.
He just needs to TP out. Get out, dude. Don't let them find you.
Not another creep camp. the Wild Wings. Okay, looks like Boom aren't closing in on him. The hug. One more shrapnel, a TP away.
He can sell his
Safe.
rapier now and he hasn't. Or he wants to
Sound.
keep. Okay, yeah. Hasn't enough gold, but the courier, it must not die. It's in danger. There's a lot of heroes around. He buys locks so it doesn't get stolen. Nice little trick to not combine the rapier on the courier. But I don't think it would matter. If the courier died with rapier on it, they would just go and end. He has
a
it.
canopy of trees. He has a rapier. Sniper.
49
big damage on him.
net worth disadvantage. Can he do it? One man with his gun.
He's got a lot of peeping to do. Let's see how they can hold here, BetBoom. As Boom rallying around this Jackie Faceless Void. 3 minutes on Aegis. Refresher orb ready. Straight up jump onto Sineko, chipping away at him at the beginning. And focusing the buildings, dodging the spear. Noticed he's in. With his BKB going, well, Roger and Lol into the back. The Black Hole onto the Marcy cancelled. The basher from the Pango stops him in his tracks. They are trying to get into the back here with Tim's kicking and punching Lol around. But it looks like Boom, they're going to have to refresh back up to get more out of this team fight.
The Hawk just can't commit. He knows that the moment he shows himself, they're gonna jump in after him.
And they've still got double chrono. Jackie can refresh his BKB as well. If he sees the sniper, he's speared back into him. Good damage from Dahak. Looking to kill him off with the time walk. Back to full HP and chronos Dahak.
Oh, no, it's good.
The sniper. That's it. It's all over now. Boom have secured their place in the TI playoffs.
Congratulations for Boom. GG comes out and congrats says noticed. Some manners coming out here in the last second. Some nice sportsmanship, but well fought by BetBoom. They tried until the very end.